Tal vez debería cambiar este castillo por una para buscar tesoros. ¿Eh?
¿Algún problema? El trabajo duro es bueno para el alma. La secta ha logrado sostener esta misión con trabajo duro a lo largo de 400 años. Ángel de la Cruz y Truilo Serrano llegaron aquí en ese entonces y se pusieron a trabajar de inmediato. Aún hoy en día seguimos su filosofía de que el trabajo es la única forma verdadera de acercarse a Dios.
This document outlines the goals and works of the Mission of St. John. In addition to their individual spiritual goals and their outreach programs, the people here are clearly passionate about contributing to the nearby communities. Education, literacy, healthcare, even donating a portion of the food they raise.
No sé cómo explicarlo, pero ¿ha notado que aquí uno percibe el mundo de una manera muy diferente? Como que basta con atravesar una puerta o subir unos escalones para sentir como que uno llegó al cielo. Aquí parece que hubiera una conexión tangible entre esta vida y la otra. O tal vez ya estamos todos muertos. O tal vez tanto sol ya me está afectando la cabeza.
Now, this is a fascinating concept. The Miracle Club. Come meet people that share your beliefs, devotion, and taste for adventure. Create lifelong memories as you travel the world together. It's a Christian singles group dedicated to visiting pilgrimage sites. I don't have enough space for that. This is an official document issued recently by the Holy See. In consideration of this mission having been badly damaged by an unusually violent and entirely unexpected volcanic tremor, they sent requests to every Spanish-speaking diocese, asking them to consider sending missionaries to restore and rebuild this holy site.
Su arco es impresionante. ¿Es cazadora? A la misión le serviría mucho una cazadora. Tenemos una invasión de lobos desde antes del terremoto. No puedo quitarles los ojos de encima a estos niños ni por un segundo. Nada más hace unos días vi a este en el camino corriendo detrás de un lobo. ¿Puede creerlo? Dijo que solo quería jugar. Como si los lobos dieran la patita y jugaran a traer palos.
¡Qué niños tan llenos de energía! Necesito descansar un poco. No le cuente a las hermanas. Ciertos días me vendrían bien unos tragos. Pero la misión no permite el alcohol. Así que tengo que conformarme con los pocos momentos de tranquilidad que logro encontrar. Y si me disculpa...
This document describes the founding of the mission. There were 4 solar eclipses in this region around that time, in 1521, 1538, 1539, and 1543. Spanish missionaries reported that during each one, a vision of John the Apostle appeared on this site. So in his honor, the mission of St. John was built here in 1544. All full up. Can't carry anymore. "30th of December, 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction. There was something strange about his behavior. I attributed it to the long journey through the jungle. That night, however, he admitted what had been bothering him. 'They followed me,' he whispered. 'The others.' He walked off. I spent that sleepless night worrying about his deviations toward madness."
Es como si cada pocos años Dios lanzara un desastre en nuestra dirección.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nada que no se arregle con tiempo y materiales suficientes. Lástima que uno no siempre tenga lo que quiere.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Tenga cuidado si va al cementerio, señorita. Ahí vive una bruja y le gusta convertir a las personas en ranas.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
Una mujer hizo enojar a la bruja. Y luego la bruja la desapareció.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
¿Encontraste la pieza?
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. Seven steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Strange there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother, Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed. All full up. Can't carry any more.
¿Qué está haciendo? Tranquila, señorita. Cuidado por donde va.
Impossible. I can't carry any more.
¿Escuchó eso?
I don't hear anything.
Exacto. Debe estar cerca.
She?
La emperatriz jaguar. En cuanto aparece, los demás animales se callan. No hay necesidad de atraer su atención, ¿verdad?
Right. Shouldn't we be quiet too then? "18th of December, 1604. I've neglected this journal for far too long. We've worked hard to build the mission. Every day more people arrive. Native villagers seeking conversion, soldiers tired of war, others whose faith has been tested by the long, dangerous journey through the jungle, all lured by Lopez's gospel of purity through labor. We work from sunrise to sunset, and then Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he now calls himself, spends his evening preaching the mission's purpose, to test the chosen one. He's calmed considerably, and if he believes something pursues him still, he keeps it to himself. Tomorrow we begin to build a library, where the box will safely rest until it is ready to be found by the chosen one. someone decided this depiction of Christ's death needed a little sprucing up. It's amazing how the beliefs of disparate cultures can become intertwined over time.
¿Vio eso? Era un cóndor. Magníficas aves.
I must have missed it.
Algunas personas de por aquí creen que son un buen presagio, pero solo son aves.
People like to think good things will happen.
Y eso está bien, mientras no tengan tanta esperanza en ello.
All full up. Can't carry any more. Impossible. I can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. have space for that. This leather-bound volume of prayers seems to be from the late 16th century. It's in remarkable condition. don't have enough space for that. Didn't think these places would be trapped. Caught a spear through the abdomen. Hurts to breathe. Pray for me. Oh God, what is that smell? This Maya god is very dark brown, almost black, with black-rimmed eyes and facial features that seem to be melting at their extremities. This can only be Exua. He's the patron god of the cacao bean, which accounts for his coloring. Also, because ancient Mesoamericans used those beans as currency, Exua became by extension a god of merchants and of trade. Interestingly, when he first appeared in the lore, he was a god of conflict. Have to drain the room. Is this supposed to be one of the beheaded gods of the underworld? All full up. Can't carry any more.
This is incredible.
Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. The piranhas are feeding on the corpses. Have to find a way up. I think this is the way out. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Pulling won't keep the gate open. Have to find a way up. 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 All full up. Can't carry any more. When storms crash and rivers swell, direct the waters to quench the thirst of the gods who toil above and below. Have to lower the water level. I am Chirilo Serrano, and these are likely the last words I write. Andreas Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he has called himself these last years, has finally and fully gone insane. His demands have grown, becoming more grueling and grotesque as we labor to build his crypt. The construction is almost complete. I know I will die when it is done, Lopez, in a brief moment of clarity, told me himself. Damn that box. Damn what it has done to the man I once, and sadly still, admire. be some kind of primitive sculpture. lower the water level. Water level. An Alux, plural Alashab, is akin to the Maya version of a gnome or leprechaun. They're about as high as an adult's knee and wear traditional Maya clothing. They are created whenever a farmer builds a little house on his property for them, after which they'll help the corn grow for a period of 7 years, making it rain and chasing off predators. They're usually invisible, and in spite of their benefit to the land, they like to play tricks on or frighten humans. Don't call one by name, or you'll summon it from its home, and it won't be happy with you. Now to get out of this horrid-smelling place. I should be close now. This pendant is decorated in the Incan tradition, but the effigy clearly appears to be an Aztec warrior. That shouldn't be possible. Several hundreds have renounced their pagan beliefs and turned to the teaching of Catholicism. Our work here is different. The heathens must learn the language and then the teachings. Most are not receptive, but only come looking for conversion to the true Lord from fear of what might happen to them if they do not. No matter. All paths lead to God's light. In the evenings, I rest easily, comforted by the conviction we will save these poor, lost souls. Excerpt from the journal of Beltran, Ordinius Praedicatorum. I don't have enough space for that.
Chawilbasho, Kinkonik Hachmakohi. Bashtan. Ayishik, Bashti Helupachtal, Inguanti Keche? Jutsurkin? Kikik Oltech.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Nip Olal. Jutsurkin? Nip Olal. Jutsurkin? Takitsulkin titech ahau.
St. John was the last of Jesus' apostles to die, and the only one whose life didn't end in martyrdom or suicide. As a writer of 5 books of the New Testament, he's the patron saint of theologians and scholars. Because of his long life, he was able to take on several students who continued his teachings after he died, establishing a line of religious study that remains unbroken to this day. Rumors have long persisted of monsters, for lack of a better term, in the area surrounding the mission of St. John. The locals refuse to discuss these sightings. They grow sullen when they are mentioned and usually scurry off and hide in their homes. However, it is my fervent belief, once we have converted the populace, they will see these monsters as nothing but superstitions, shadows that disappear in the Lord's light. I don't have enough space for that. sounds like trouble. Ugh, smells like rotten sulfur. The Yashil are here as well. Might be the way out. Have to create an explosion. All full up. Can't carry anymore. Have to get on that platform. All full up. Can't carry anymore. The Maya Tree of Life, also known as Yashe, plants its roots in the underworld and then passes through our world as its branches extend all the way into paradise. Lurking somewhere inside the world tree is Itsamye, a bird god who is said to know all the secrets of the three planes of existence through which the world tree grows. From its roots in the underworld, sheltering bats, it grows straight and true. Its trunk holds the realm of men fast, and its branches spread its white leaves across the night sky. This seems to be some kind of primitive sculpture of a human. All full up. Can't carry any more. It's not far now. I don't have enough space for that. All full up. Can't carry any. Have to get on that platform. To get on that platform. I don't have enough space for that. Have to get on that platform. All full up. Can't carry any more. This seems to be some kind of primitive sculpture of a human. Have to get on that platform. Have to climb. 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 All full up. Can't carry anymore. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. These are two legendary trees which complement one another. The Chechen tree secretes a substance which is poisonous upon contact, and the nectar of the Chaka tree can neutralize that poison before it results in serious burns. The fascinating thing about these trees is that they always grow very near to each other. According to legend, two brothers, warrior princes, fought a battle to the death over the love of a woman and died in each other's arms. They begged the gods for forgiveness, and it was granted. Kinich, the kind one, was reborn as the benevolent Chaka tree, while Tazik, the hate-filled one, was reborn as the poisonous Chechen tree. This describes something nearby. I swim with a turtle, seen only by those who let fear fall away.
¿Pasó algo en el cementerio?
Hi, hello. Tengo de todo. Es un buen trato para ambas. Seguro estarás satisfecha. Estaré aquí si quieres cerrar más tratos.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret?
Ups, cuidado.
Alguien dijo una vez que si realmente quieres apreciar una ciudad, debes visitar los cementerios. No sé por qué, todos son idénticos. Quizá hay unos un poco más ordenados, con filas mejor dispuestas, y hay otros como este, que se ve más natural y sin planificar.
These collars were used abroad the Nostromo, likely ferrying the captured indigenous people back to Spain to be sold as slaves. I wonder how it ended up here. I don't have enough space for that.
Y me llaman bruja. Imagínese.
I'm sorry?
Soy herbolaria. Es una rama poco reconocida de la ciencia médica. Y la abuela de ese niño era una saurí andante. Vaya las cosas que la gente ignora y están delante de sus narices.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Suenas como Isa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
Una chica inteligente.
buena investigadora y sin miedo a admitir que hay cosas que no sabe. Ella es la que rompió la cruz. ¡Al escalarla! No sé qué tenía en la cabeza. Intenté detenerla, pero ella estaba muy molesta por algo. Molesta y llena de dolor al mismo tiempo.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
No lo sé. Después de que la cruz se rompió, ella huyó. Pero no vi en qué dirección. Por el estado en que se encontraba, sabía que no debía interferir. Lo siento.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
Sí, pero primero tenemos que quitar a esos niños del camino. No es seguro que estén corriendo mientras trabajamos. Ese ciego embaucador les llenó la cabeza con historias de tesoros. ¿Creen que quiero robárselos?
I'll talk to them.
Oiga, váyase de aquí. Es nuestro tesoro.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No nos iremos hasta encontrarlo.
Dormiremos aquí si es necesario.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, ya le dijimos, no se llevará nuestro tesoro. Manu dijo que si lo encontramos podremos quedárnoslo.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
¿Conoce a las hermanas?
Podría delatarnos.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
¡Ay! No diremos nada. Puede ayudarnos. Si encuentra el tesoro, lo dividiremos.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu nos dijo que teníamos que resolver un acertijo para encontrar el tesoro.
¿Es buena con los acertijos?
I'm an expert. Let's hear it.
Quiero que te lleves mis suministros. Me alimento cuando el cielo llora.
Si me enfermo, un pueblo muere.
¿Quién soy?
Debe hacer algo para alejar a los niños de aquí.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Tenga cuidado, señorita. ¿Es que no me ve, señora?
There's something there. Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
Díganos, ¿encontró algo?
I sure did. Look at this.
¡Somos millonarios! Esperen. Dijimos que iríamos a partes iguales, así que...
Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any of your treasure.
¿Es en serio?
Absolutely.
No me quedó duda cuando la vi. Dije, una heroína de verdad.
Please, it was nothing. I only did what any reasonable person would do.
Gracias por encontrar el tesoro. Vamos a enseñárselo a Manu.
No sé cómo ahuyentó a Diego y a los demás niños, pero me alegro de que lo hiciera. Ahora podemos ponernos a trabajar.
Where should we start?
Por aquí. Gracias por su ayuda. Y espero que encuentre a Isa. Estoy preocupada por ella. Ojalá supiera para qué intentó Isabela subir por la cruz. Tal vez algo sobre la cruz pueda mostrarle a dónde fue Isa.
There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way. There's the next cross. I can see another. This Spanish document is fascinating. It tells the story of several natural disasters which struck this area. A flood, a fire caused by lightning, and a severe volcanic tremor. In each instance, buildings on this site were badly damaged, requiring considerable rebuilding. I can see another. There's the next cross. Looks like there's something here. Wait, I can push this. Got it! When I first laid eyes on Angel de la Cruz, I knew I met a man of worth. When he spoke, my heart shook. Its tremors vibrated for days after his first sermon. That evening, God himself told me to set out to prove I was the chosen one. I left the next morning, seeking to prove my worth.
Isabella! Are you in here? Isabella! Aquí abajo.
Gracias a Dios. Por fin me encontraron.
In preparation for the ultimate test, I have begun to explore the crypts and tombs found near the mission. They are challenging and dangerous, and I am slowly improving. My reflexes are quicker, I'm getting stronger, and I dare say my eyesight in the dark is improving. I know there are others trying to prove their worth to Brother de la Cruz, but they will not best me. May Huascar's knowledge of the two afterlives be sufficient to guide us, if we arrive in either. I was not worthy. Forgive me for my hubris. I have returned from my training, however, Brother de la Cruz has disappeared. The Sisters of the Mission have no idea where he went. No matter. I will wait for him to return. My heart is pure. My head is clear. I am ready for the trials, and I will prove to him I am the chosen one. I know now that I am not the chosen one. Now I fear I have endangered the lives of Brother de la Cruz and the Sisters of the Mission. They do not know that the hollow earth surrounding the mission is home to demons, cruel, hissing creatures with twisted claws and sick, yellowed eyes. I came to this place to purge them from the world, in the name of Angel de la Cruz, to win his favor and earn my seat at his side. But I have failed. I could not contain this evil, and now it is out, and all warning of it will die down here with me. A wheel-lock pistol, never mass-produced and banned in the Holy Roman Empire. Ostentatiously decorated, a bit much for a missionary, but maybe a fitting weapon for an egoist such as Lopez. There's some damage to the pommel, but otherwise the weapon seems in fine condition. There you are.
Sí. ¿Quién es usted?
Guillermo sent me to find you. He's worried about you.
Pobre Guillermo. De seguro se está echando toda la culpa. Supongo que ambas teníamos razón. Había una cripta oculta. Y efectivamente yo había idealizado cómo sería.
How did you injure yourself?
Estaba en una cuerda cuando el temblor ocurrió. El temblor me azotó contra los muros. La cuerda se rompió y caí al agua. Creo que me fracturé el tobillo.
In order to get you out, I'll have to go back for help. It will take several people. What's so funny?
¿Sara podría ser una de esas personas? Me encantaría ver la expresión de su rostro cuando tenga que admitir que una de las historias fantásticas de Manu resultó ser cierta.
I'll suggest it to Guillermo. Now, I don't think I can get out the way I came in, so I'm gonna have to look for another way out. I'll be right back.
De aquí no me moveré. ¿Fuiste tú?
It was me, don't worry. I must be on the right path. The air is getting fresher.
No se burle de mí. Pasé la noche en una cripta.
Isabella, I see daylight. You'll be out of here in no time.
Es increíble. Muchísimas gracias.
¿Qué es esto?
Dígame que Isabela está bien.
She is, but she's hurt her ankle, so we'll have to go back and get her.
No, no podría soportar molestarla más. Y además, Sara me dice que usted tiene algo importante que hacer. Por favor, deje que los amigos de Isa se ocupen de ella desde aquí.
You'll need a couple of people and a lot of rope to get her out.
Voy a reunirlos ahora mismo. ¿Dónde está exactamente?
Take the main road across the river, then follow the crosses.
Espera, ¿las cruces? ¿Entonces encontró algo?
She found the crypt Manu told her about.
¿Lo hizo? Eso es maravilloso. Estoy muy feliz por ella. Debí acompañarla. Y me siento terrible por su tobillo. Pero, a pesar de eso, esta es la aventura con la que Isa siempre soñó.
She also suggested that maybe Sarah could be a member of her rescue party.
Es una gran idea. Me aseguraré de eso. Y hablando de Manu y sus locas historias, si está buscando algo escondido por aquí, probablemente debería hablar con él. Funcionó para Isa. Por lo general está en el patio por la misión. Y gracias de nuevo por encontrar a Isabela. No sé qué haría si...
Just make sure she gets back safe.
Vaya más despacio.
You must be Manu.
¿Quién es? ¿Quién está ahí?
Ella es la que encontró el tesoro.
¿Verdad, Diego? Bien, bien. ¿Qué puedo hacer por usted?
I overheard you telling the children about Maya ruins.
Por fin alguien que pone atención.
Well, you were right about the crosses. Isabella followed them to a hidden crypt.
Lo sabía, lo sabía. Nadie escucha al viejo Manu. Pero yo tenía razón.
So you were. And I bet you're telling the truth about those Maya ruins.
Reconozco algo en su voz. La emoción de descubrir, de encontrar algo, algún lugar oculto desde hace cientos o incluso miles de años.
There is something thrilling about that, isn't there?
No hay nada igual. El sabor del aire rancio y polvoriento aún me acelera el corazón. La gente moderna, esos que se dicen realistas, se cierran a un mundo de posibilidades. No podrían creer las cosas que vi. Lo que daría por ver eso de nuevo, una última vez.
Perhaps I could be your eyes, your witness of those Maya ruins.
Podría ser eso. Si...
Do you remember where the ruins were?
Vaya, ¿dónde estaban? Recuerdo un lago con 3 cascadas. Me gustaría darle una mejor referencia, pero han pasado tantos años.
I should be able to find it, and when I do, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Si hiciera eso por mí, hacer realidad esa historia, sería tan...
Say no more, Manu. I'll find it.
Ella es una mala mujer. Usted es peligrosa.
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
Sabía que lo haría.
Ahora, cuénteme todo.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Maldito pez peligroso. Adelante.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
Los señores de Xibalbá, ¿verdad? Increíble. ¿Qué más?
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels, 3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
Puedo verlo. Puedo olerlo, sentirlo, saborearlo. Hizo llorar de felicidad a este anciano. No tengo palabras para agradecerle. Quiero que tenga algo.
Manu, I couldn't.
Insisto, por favor. Es la primera reliquia que encontré. Es hermosa y compleja. Un cráneo decorado. Quiero que la tenga alguien que explora con la misma pasión que lo hacía yo en mi juventud. Nunca deje morir su curiosidad ni su capacidad de maravillarse.
I won't. Thank you, Manu. An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered bone hold the jade and other gems in place within the wearer's teeth. A crude drill, perhaps made of obsidian, would have been used to delicately carve out the notches required to hold the jewelry in place.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Second Seven. They're talking about funds allocated for renovation.
The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it, he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room. Walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it. And an eclipse. "25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces. All full up. Can't carry any more. And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. And under his wings you may seek refuge. I don't have enough space for that. 26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box. Jonah! This book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on a path. We must be getting close.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother, James, were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns. This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 36. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well. Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way. sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge. That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century. There's a whole mural under here. Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere. When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this. Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads.
Thanks.
Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
That did it. I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. We need to get the light to point the way.
He's fallen. There's a woman in this one. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky.
I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way. What happened to these people?
Looks like the light activated something.
Laura! Are you all right? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes.
People look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt. Have to use a light beam to follow the stations of the cross. I'll get it.
Station 5. Jesus falls the second time. Laura, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion. You said religious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
I guess this is a sect from the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was. That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
They're carrying him. She's wiping his face, I think. Jesus, nailed to the cross. I think he's taking up the cross. He's carrying the cross. Have to push that bar. Wiping his face, I think. They're carrying him. I think he's taking up the cross. Jesus. Nailed to the cross. I think he's taking up the cross. He's carrying the cross. to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on the pamphlet.
Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed. She's wiping his face, I think. They're lifting him. They're carrying him. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Now, this is a fascinating concept. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed. Jesus, nailed to the cross.
the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses?
The box of Isha. Only the hands of the Righteous One may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
Amaru!
Stop!
Let him go! Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
he was going to lead the public to Paititi? Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? In pursuit of what? Lara! Go! Stop him!
Running past just now? Yeah. Think we should call him? Hell no. If there's any chance...